parking lot and see like a cat, and they'd be like, oh my God, we can't leave it. And so they take it home. And then the mom would be like, oh, I think that's Nala, but it was not Nala. But anyway, their Weimaraner also snapped some.
So they are hunting dogs. Like they were invented to birds.
Right. When you shoot the bird, are they the ones that retrieve them,
and they'll
right?
retrieve it. Yeah. Yes. And like soft mouth, retrieve it, bring it back to you.
Yes.
So that's just innate.
Right.
But it lived with cats and another dog. Totally fine. Goats, another story.
Well, it makes sense that those are wild. They don't belong.
And goats are assholes. They needed to
and Therese doesn't like the goat. So bye goat. But
Therese, your big issue with goats?
No, my aunt used to have goats. And whenever I went to her house, like stopping and say like hey to her at lunch, then the goats would just like harass me. I would just be minding my own business, and these goats would just come harass me, and like, goats, go away.
Did they scream at you?
Yes. Like I'd be walking my car and be like, bah, bah. I'm like,
they yell, they crack me up.
I'm not even over there bothering you, goat. I'm advocating for you living a nice life. She's over here telling me she's going to kill the goats because she's sick of them. I'm like, Aunt Robin, I don't know if we can kill a house pet. She's like, they're not in the house. So goats, you shouldn't be yelling at me. The goats rehome themselves. They found a hole in the fence and they went to the neighbor's yard, and she's like, you can have them. I don't want them back.
So I'm right. I had a friend who had a bunch of she had 3 goats on her little farm, and she used to get those those big wooden things that the huge cable would be on, like a spool, but she had all of these all over this huge. She had a farm, and they would climb up. I mean, I can't believe how high those goats would climb up on anything.
Well, mountain goats, they crawl up the side of a mountain. Yeah,
it's crazy. But they did crack me up. They were ridiculous, and they always were screaming at me whenever I would go see them. They're like, I don't know what that noise they make. It sounds like a child.
They have a farm here that does goat yoga. You do yoga with baby goats.
Yeah, they have it in Nashville. Shit on my head.
But I feel like the little feet would kick in the head.
I'm not doing fucking yoga with nothing, yet alone a goat.
And shit.
I don't think the goats really get on people. But
yes, they do. They get up on your back, them goats.
I know they say that, but I always assumed it was just the goats really, because I did rabbit yoga once. It was some rescue thing.
Wait, what?
Easter bunny?
I just bunny.
Wait.
Life there, Lauren.
Wait, Lauren, what the hell goes on? She's in Ohio. Okay. So you went to yoga with bunnies, like Peter Cottontail bunnies?
Yeah, cute little bunnies, and they just hopped around, but they didn't really get on the mats. They didn't hang out with you.
So what was the point?
It was a paid $10 and
$15 so it was for charity. Okay.
Yeah, it was a rabbit. There's a rabbit rescue actually not too far from my house.
But don't bunnies poop everywhere while they hop around?
They do. This is true.
Oh, there are rabbit nuggets in my yard all the time.
Oh, mine too. My dog, the only reason first thing when he wakes up, he's at that door, and it's not because he's got to pee. It's because ice cream is out there.
Yep.
They eat that rabbit shit. That's like ice cream for dogs. I Googled it because Danielle was screaming, Max ate the rabbit shit. I'm like, what? Google it. She freaked out. I looked, I'm like, honey, it's perfectly fine. And it's like ice cream.
Wait, where do y'all live that there's just rabbits hopping around?
Oh, my whole yard's full of them.
I've never seen a rabbit.
Because alligators eat them, Teresa. You don't have small animals there.
You might see a rat, but
not a rabbit.
Not a rabbit.
I had rabbits growing up, or I had a rabbit growing up, and I lived at my grandma's house. Oh, that's a cute. That's outside your house?
Yeah, they got brown bunnies. It's normally the wild ones are brown. If you see a white bunny or a black bunny hopping, there's someone let their pet go.
Wait, so at my grandma's house in New Orleans, the rabbits, we just let them in the backyard because she got sick of like cleaning their cages, and so
they never ran
her.
Oh, they stayed around. Okay.
Yeah, his name was Nibble Nose.
Well, we have a couple right now in our yard that they're so enormous right now, and they make a lot of shit. And Max is like, "Let me out! Let me out! Let me out!"
That's gross.
Ice cream.
This is why Teresa and I have cats.
I have a cat too, but yeah. So
I can't have a cat because it would get eaten.
No, Lauren can't have anything because she rescues monsters. Lauren, how did you end up with rescuing this particular breed?
So I just really like the breed. Like, they're social when they are well trained. They're social. They're gorgeous dogs. They love to snuggle. So like, you take them on a walk, you get their energy out, you play with them, and then they just like want to lay around and like curl up and be next to you. So sweet, like protective, just a lot of good qualities. They don't shed a ton.
Oh, okay.
That's a big win for me. And I had a roommate that had two, and she had them since puppies. They went through all the dog training. They were older. These dogs were so calm. They're calmer than any of the rescues I've had, except for the last one. And I'm like, oh my God, these dogs, I love them. So like, I've always loved King Charles Cavalier King Charles. And then a couple.
Oh yeah, those are cute.
Times. The Golden Doodles, like probably another one I'd really like.
Yeah, but right.
I adopted one through the rescue because I was gonna do a breeder, and my friend was like, I got through a breeder, but try a rescue because they're purebred.
Yeah.
And I don't want to give a bad name to rescues. What they do is amazing.
No, of course not. But I mean,
drive in the middle of the night to go pick up a dog to make sure that it survives and gets to a good home.
Mm-hmm.
So I just had I've just had a lot of adventures. I'm not large and in charge enough to have 100-pound dog.
Yeah, I know. I was just like wondering like why you don't rescue something smaller, but now that you're in with that rescue,
dogs. Like, I want a dog that I can take places, that's social, but also
that's a dog.
Oh, shut up, Jen. You're trying to say Pico's not a dog?
Pico's not a dog.
Not.
I'll say it.
He wears a helmet and a diaper. That's not a dog.
Teresa, I sent you the picture of the diaper.
Dog.
I sent you a picture of him in bed with his diaper.
My neighbor's dog is like incontinent, and I had to watch it a couple months ago, and I had to change his diaper. It was not fun.
Well, Pico's going to be, let me tell you. So Lauren, I'll let you know really quick. So I was screaming last night at Danielle that I'm sick and tired of Pico peeing everywhere. Like, I don't know why I even said that, because she's like, bitch, you wanted this, shut up. So I think
this is true.
Facebook picked up on it. So they gave me all these, like, my whole advertising that whole night was dog stuff to stop peeing. So I bought a black light, Jen. I bought a black light so I could find the pee, because I'm crawling around the house on my hands and knees sniffing the rug because I know it's somewhere. Huh?
Your house lit up like CSI?
Yeah. No, I haven't gotten it yet. I just bought all this last night, and I bought this special spray, and now he wears diapers to bed. I got up this morning, and Danielle, he didn't come to bed last night. All right. I left him down here, and I put like barriers. So he's stuck down here, and hopefully he goes on his pee-pee pad. I get up in the night this morning. I go to pee. I don't touch him. I'm like, okay, Pico, I'll be right back. Didn't he run over and pee on my pillow?
No.
Uh-huh.
I couldn't live like that. Like, honest to God, I could not live like that.
Like, Serena's an asshole, and she'll like go and like scratch the furniture, like, just because she knows it sends me to the moon. But like, she doesn't urinate.
No, because she's a cat and they go and litter like they're supposed to. And I got a little special needs dog who is a nightmare, and he pees on everything. And I made a huge mistake, and I'm going to admit it right now. I don't care. I will admit when I'm wrong.
The problem, Cindy, your huge mistake is going to be with you for like 20 years. You know, those little dogs live forever.
Okay, but listen, you guys, he's got that liver disease. Don't let her hear me. I'm hoping we can cut like 12 to 13 years off his life with that alone. So now I'm thinking maybe can get rid of him at 8. Like I can put him down.
Huh?
I don't know.
Maybe
you should just go for the neuter now.
Right? Like that's
okay, right. So I'm gonna call the vet. Right. I was messaging telling you guys last night that I'm calling the vet. I don't care. My vet. We're gonna try the vet that he's been seeing. I'm gonna say, look, can you just give him blood work again, check his liver numbers, and fix him without doing the stupid liver biopsy? Because somehow I feel his liver's the size of my pinky. And I talked to a couple other people who were like, I wouldn't even like liver biopsy sounds extreme and it's so expensive and whatever. Mm-hmm. So I'm hoping, and if he won't, I'm going to call a different vet and just be like, play stupid. Like, will you fix him?
I mean, he needs to be fixed. I think that'll stop him peeing everywhere.
I hope it. And now Danielle says like we need to board him when we travel because nobody will babysit him because he pees. And my one daughter who said she would watch him is moving to New York City in 2 days. And my other daughter has 2 enormous huskies that will eat him like a snack.
Well, that doesn't sound horrible.
Sounds like a
win-win.
That's a good idea, Jen.
We've got solutions, Cindy.
Okay, what is it? Like
the neuter is risky. You got the big dogs.
So just like
FedEx him over to Lauren before she gets rid of that dog.
Lauren, will you babysit Pico?
Sure.
We're gonna get canceled, guys.
I know I'm never going to be allowed to rescue a dog again.
No, Lauren, I'm sure he's a wonderful dog. You did your best. I mean, you said you were like, when you messaged and you said, I couldn't say no. I don't know what I'm thinking. Like, I just don't know what I'm thinking.
Well, so even said she thought it was like 70, 75. She's like, well, how big is he? I was like, well, he weighed 9 months ago, 10. He's barking at your dog. I was like, he was weighed and now.
That's dinner.
Okay, that dog sounds fucking enormous. Holy shit.
Is so
he sounds like a murderer.
He sounds like the dog from The Sandlot.
Sounds like Cujo, for fuck's sake.
Cujo.
Like the size of one of those little, like mini ponies that you get at a party.
The little shilling ponies.
He's a little Sebastian. He's huge.
So he's got a mean bark.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
he's a sweetheart.
Do you live in an apartment complex or a house?
Oh God, no! I rent a house. I don't think I'd be allowed to live in an apartment with these clowns.
No. All right, well, Lauren, I'm hoping that your next rescue is smaller.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a pause.
You said that.
I'm no longer going to answer the phone calls when they call me.
Because your last
do not answer.
Yeah, your last words were, "That's it. I'm enjoying. I'm going out. I don't have to worry about the dog. It's like having no children."
Get vaxxed. Get on the dating apps. I have
you got your vax. You're ready to find someone to bang you, like Jen was missing all weekend. We know she was banging a hockey player.
Oh my God, I'm gonna die.
Teresa, I'm telling you, that's like my joke. Whenever Jen is MIA from all of our chats, okay? Even when we add her, she's MIA. I'm like, she's banging a hockey player. That's what's happening.
She's not saying no.
And just look at her. She's just
me so few things.
I am like, Jen is like, you want to come watch hockey? That's what Jen's playing this weekend. Because we did not see her. She was MIA. After by Sunday at like 4, I'm like, Jen's gone. Where's Jen?
Remember when we had to send the wave the bat signal?
Oh my God. Teresa was trying to like track down her sisters. Or who was Teresa said? Wait, Margaret has your mother's number. She was going to find you, Jen.
It was Jen's cousin, right?
Cousin?
Who was it? I don't know who it was.
Yeah,
we were messaging strangers.
Yeah, she was like on the hunt. She's like, if we don't hear from Jen in the next 8 hours, I'm going to start pulling out the phone book.
Sorry, guys. I'm just worried about y'all.
Yeah. God forbid Jen tries to go have fun for 2 days and the trolls are all like hunting her down like a lunatic. Like we're worse than her own family. She's like, Jesus Christ, my